Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, first and foremost, guys, I apologise for the lateness of this video being uploaded. I've only just got in after quite a long day's graft, so I do apologise in advance for that. But on to tonight's video, guys. Tonight's video is going to be a brief heads up, a little bit of a warning to the people out there who are unfamiliar with the man I'm about to talk to you about. Now, for those of you out there who spend any amount of time on social media, I have no doubt in my mind you would have come across this certain migrant at some point during the last few weeks, maybe a month. Who I am, of course, talking about is someone called Madde Passer. Now, this is quite the distinguished gentleman. Won quite a few beauty contests in his life, I'd wager. He has a tattoo of an assault rifle, possibly an AK-47, under one eye, so he's quite difficult to miss. Now, in the past, he has been pumping out TikTok videos here, there and everywhere about threatening Nigel Farage's life, if and when he ever makes it to this country. He is also seen in some of his other videos in the middle of a field, drinking a can of Red Bull. Now, let me just give you a bit of context here. When it comes to this certain individual, I don't think Red Bull gives you wings. I think Red Bull gives you some kind of explosive when it comes to this certain gentleman. And he is seen punching the ground after swigging Red Bull. He is also seen in some of his other videos headbutting his camera phone screen, making gun signs at the camera and punching his phone screen while he's recording. I mean, absolute fucking Fruit Loop, if you ask me. Well, it will come to no surprise to anybody that he has made his way to this green and pleasant land. From France, of course, on one of them boats that are held together by matchsticks, PVA glue, blue tack, drawing pins, and maybe the odd safety pin. Now, it's also been reported that the Met Police have him in custody at the moment. Now, if the last 3 months has taught me anything, it's to take anything the police say with a pinch of salt. But if he has indeed been placed in custody, I can pretty much guarantee you that within 48 hours, he would have a team of lawyers around him and he'll be back out on the streets and in a hotel somewhere. And if this does happen, I can't see any other outcome, to be honest. Since when do we as a country do deportations? Very, very rarely, rare as rocking horse shit. So if he's indeed in one of these hotels in, say, 48, possibly 72 hours, roaming the streets, he could make his fantasy of killing Nigel Farage a reality. But what it also means, most importantly means, is that Border Force, the government, and indeed the police force don't give one solitary shit about the safety and security of you and me and everybody else that legitimately lives here. It's just another example in a long line of never-ending examples to the disregard that the hierarchy have for our lives, our safety, and our security. This isn't going to be a one-off, guys. Do you really think this is the first psychopath that's made his way over the channel? No. There's many, many more out there. We don't know who they are, after all. No documentation, all passports, all documentation are at the bottom of the channel somewhere, being eaten away by Finding Nemo. So currently, guys, we are living in very uncertain times. If this arsehole can get over, he's been well documented, by the way, in the press, Daily Mail, Daily Express, all the rest of the newspapers, know who this guy is, knows what his intentions are, yet he's still in this country. If I was running this country, I would have expelled him the moment he set one single toe on a beach down south somewhere. Completely out. No stop, no cup of tea, no dry of clothes, nothing. He would have been booted out on the very first plane straight out of this country, because I'd know fine well he would be a danger to everyone around him. But no, not our government. It's complete opposite. The more dangerous they are, the more they are showered with rose petals, champagne, strawberries, and the red carpet treatment. Baffling, wouldn't you say? Anyway, guys, that's my video. I do apologise once again for it being so late, but there we go. I mean, that's life. So, yeah, let me know what you think in comments, guys. and I'll see you next one. Cheers.